Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. TGIF, it is Big Bow Friday. Today is Friday, March 13th. Oh, March 13th, it's Friday. Oh my goodness. Y'all, my name is Amy from A to Z Designs. I'm going to be your host tonight, and we're going to make a door hanger. Totally my jam. Y'all know that if you've been here. But whenever you do see this, you're going to comment the word butterfly, okay? That is going to allow my page to send you a message with the details on what we're using and also how to shop all other things at A to Z Designs. Because we have a lot to offer. You should check us out. Kind of a big deal, y'all. Just saying. Tell me what you did today. Hope you guys are super well. It was busy. Whoa, busy over here. Like, whoa. But it was good busy. So I hope you guys are well. Come on in. It is Big Bow Friday. So in the comments, make sure you put hashtag Big Bow Friday. Let me show you what ribbon inspired me. What ribbon is determining my colors? Let me just cut that off. We don't need that. Hello, everybody. Maybe. Here we go. All right, so this is the ribbon that I chose for the project tonight. This is like the main one, okay? So see how it has all sorts of spring colors, purple and blue and yellow and pink and white. Okay, hey guys. Awesome, Sue. Hey. So this is the ribbon that inspired me for this project. Or for my colors, let me just say. All right. So let me show you the colors. And I want you to tell me if we're good. I have to use black. But check this out. I don't know that I can hold these up at the same time, but I'm going to try. Tell me what you think. How did I do? Today's my daughter's and great-grandson's birthday. Well, happy birthday to all of them. Good, Kathy. I'm so glad. What do y'all think of this? I think it's pretty darn good. I don't know if you can see that. But anyways, I am going to make a door hanger. So let's get started. What is down here? Hold on, y'all. Okay, so we've got our round right here. This is one of our 16-inch rustic rounds. Hello, happy spring. Thanks, Chris. Thank you. So this is a rustic round. This is found on my chalk website. These are awesome, y'all. They're like 1/4 inch. They're just, the finish is just perfect. But we're going to paint this. Imagine that. White. Do I want to paint white? Or, yeah, we're going to do it white. I had to think. Okay. So I am going to grab some painter's tape to start. Whoops. Thanks, Carrie. Love the butterfly on your table behind you. Oh, yes. That's going to be in, what do you call it? What Not tomorrow. Hi, guys. All right, let me get some tape. Hello, Michelle Borders. All right, we're going to go right about there. Nope, I need a little bit more. Y'all, if you're lucky, those little tape thingies will be on our Whatnot show tomorrow. Marilee, we're getting there. We're getting there. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central, we have our Whatnot show. It's going to be great. All right, I'm actually going a lot higher than usual. There are going to be absolutely no words to this door hanger. Okay? You like Mr. Twofer? He's so cute, so funny. This is going to be on Whatnot as well. You got to show up, y'all. Comment the word butterfly, and in that message, towards the bottom of that message, will be a link to take you over to our Whatnot platform where you can join us, bookmark our show. If you're new, never shopped over there, we give you a free $15 to use. All right, I don't know if that's straight or not. It's fine. The frog, you like the frog? Thanks. Hi, Sheila. How are ya? Hey, Dana Graham. All right. All of this is going to go white. Okay. All the bottom. What's up, Denise Frazier? All right. So let me grab my white paste. She's doing well. She's sitting right over here. Yeah, she's over there. Tomorrow's show, we are only going to have like 2 bundles of trucks. We're not going to do the build a truck. Just because we are like, we just don't have the time to fit it in. That's just the honest truth. So, but we are going to have 2 truck bundles up for auction. So it's already, like the truck and then like 6 inserts. Unless something happens and he finds time. He has about 100 boxes to cut for the Getting Crafty. He had to cut stuff for me today to paint. He's working on theme boxes. Mini Sale Monday, he just finished. He is a busy man. All right, so notice this door hanger, this round is really dark. And notice the white paste, like we're going to need more than 1 coat, maybe 3. I don't know yet. Hi, Anita. Yes, the dangling feet with the non-wired ribbon that I showed y'all last night when we were making bows. It's the ribbon leg bunny. He is actually, I believe, already listed over on the Whatnot listings. Under the auction tab, you can start pre-bidding. I haven't put the finished piece on there, but the blanks are already listed. So have at it, friends. There's always a limited quantity of blanks that we offer on our shows. So you can go start placing your pre-bids for the show. All right, let me just get my brush strokes. Good. Come back over here. And then we're going to put some butterflies on the bottom of this, y'all. Big Bow Friday and butterflies. Hi, Nancy Powers. Yeah, I know, Kayla. He's very busy. All right, that was a bunch of paste on my finger. But I did that. That was me. Hi, Denise. I'm good, Sonia. How are you? It's Friday. It's Big Bow Friday up in here. Tomorrow is Saturday. First baseball game. However, I'm being told that we may not even play because the team that we're supposed to play is short 3 players. And you have to have X amount of players to play a game. So I don't know what's going to happen. It may be 4 more weeks before I can start crafting again. The doc said stitches must heal. Oh, man. Hi, Heather. That's a bummer. Well, you can just watch us in the meantime, right? So yes, I asked Zach today if he would do some of the tape cutters. I don't know what you call them. Hi, Stephanie. You can join us on our Whatnot show, and we will have blanks of the 3 big items behind me. And potentially more if I get the time. I do have a baseball one right here. That will for sure be in the Whatnot. Oh, Anita, it's Marge's birthday. Happy birthday to you. 50. 40. Who am I kidding? 21. All right, I want to make sure that this is mostly dry. Okay, so we're getting to the bottom of the jar. And we might have to pull out a new one, y'all. Totally fine. All right, I'm kind of going a little bit thicker with the second coat in hopes that it will cover. So we'll see. Still might need to do 3. Your anniversary is tomorrow. Yes. Stephanie does not know what the Whatnot show is, y'all. Somebody tell her. Thanks, Carrie. 21 with 29 years experience. Hey, Tracy. Okay, so the Whatnot, I call it the Whatnot. It's just called Whatnot. It's an app, and it's where I have live sales. I still have a live sale on this page on like every other Monday, but over there it's auction style. So you're bidding on the items, and it is a blast. Absolute blast. So if you comment the word butterfly, I will send you a message with the link so that you can get go over there and see my page and get free $15. Okay. To use on any show. It doesn't have to be my show. But what you do is like once the auction starts, you swipe and you bid. It's pretty awesome. But I will have them, I will have the blanks in the show for auction. All right. So see how I'm kind of like pouncing my sponge here and there? That's just allowing me to get the paste out of the sponge because it likes to get soaked up into the sponge. All right, I think we're good because we're going to cover this up with some butterflies. Let me see though. Purchase some bunny earrings. There you go. Hi, Peggy. Watch out. Whatnot's addictive. Yes, it is. Hey, Barbara. Christy's going to be the big 6-0. Christy, thank you for the card. Yeah, we do get crazy up in there. Look at Penny. I love Penny's comment. Hi, Amy and Zach, parentheses, butterfly. You're so proper. Debly, she is screaming, I want that bunny. It's the ribbon leg bunny. It is the ribbon leg bunny. It's very similar to the pig that we did. That's on the Etsy shop. Did you, Vetrol? I've seen a few ribbon sellers. I was actually watching one last night thinking like, do I need this? Do I not need this? All right, we got to dry this. Then we got to wax it. And then we're going to put some butterflies on it. And we're going to leave this top half, or not even half. We're going to leave that as is, okay? And I have some really pretty florals that we're going to use on the top. Hello, Linda. But y'all, you must make sure that it's dry. You must. Do not shortcut. Because if it's not, and you go to put your sticky transfer down, it's going to peel up the paste. Not kidding. I've done it before. Don't do it. Don't be that person. Okay, make sure y'all hit the heart button. Make sure you share us out. Hello, Miss Debbie. Hey, Sue. How are you? We got all mini sale Monday orders shipped except for 3. The embellishment bags for Getting Crafty box are done. I finished the project for Getting Crafty box. It was like slam, bam, thank you, ma'am, busy today. Not even kidding. Which is good. I really, really needed that. I feel like we got a lot accomplished. I don't know if Zach feels that way, but I sure do. All right. I think we're okay to move on to the next step. Okay, so what we're going to do next is I am going to peel off this tape. Am I going to peel it off? Do I want to peel it off? Yeah, I'm going to peel it off. Hello, Miss Kathy. It is Big Bow Friday. Hey, Debbie Hancock. Hey, Judy. Just finished dinner. We had popcorn, shrimp, and fried potatoes. Yummy. I made chicken tacos. Oh my gosh, y'all. That's so pretty. The white with like the natural. Okay, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to actually give it a sand. Let me find the white one. Oh, look, right here on top. What do you know? I'm just going to sand this a little bit just to even it out. Make sure it's smooth. I'm not trying to take off any of the paste. If I do, well, oopsie daisy, it's whatever. Okay, and we're going to clean this off. Thanks, Miss Deb. Big Bow Friday, girl. You know it. Okay, so now we're going to just wipe all that off. Oh, look, I got it all over that. What the heck? What is happening? I win. You're gone. It got like in all the little grooves of my rustic round. All right, now we're going to wax this, okay? Because we're going to use transfer to, ooh, that's smooth. Let me dry this up here. It is a chalk round, Miss Anita. I love their 16-inch rounds because they are 1/4 inch. All right, I just wanted to make sure that was dry. Now I'm going to grab my surface wax. This is super duper important. Anytime that you paint a surface and you're going to put a transfer on it that is sticky, you want to make sure that you use surface wax. This is going to protect, in my case, the white paste that we painted with. Okay, and I'm putting decent amount on. It's not like you can't see it. It's not like coated chunks. You do not want chunks. I can tell you that much because they will act as a barrier and not allow your paste to go through the screen. So do not add big old chunky pieces of wax on here, okay? Mary said she almost had shrimp but ended up with the chicken patty. That's okay. Anita, I love the rounds. Love, love, love the rounds. I mean, I like birch rounds that Zach cuts as well for staining, but these are like already stained. They're very, very nice. Okay, we are done with the white paste. So let me put this up. Hold on, I need a drink of water. Everybody drink their water. I'm very parched. I need to put some water in my bucket. I have millions of paintbrushes. I'm not saving that. That can go in the trash. But what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come back here to my tape and I'm going to put it back down. Because I'm going to want some of these butterflies to hang off. the edge. So let me just line this up. Okay. And I'm just going to tuck it under on the sides. Hi, Beth. Hey, Christy. Got my chunky pumpkins. BOGO. Yay. Salmon for dinner. Whoa, you fancy girl. She's like, cheese quesadilla is here. Amen. Okay, friends, let me grab a fuzzing cloth. And I'm going to show you what transfer we're going to use. It's called Butter-Flyin. It's a Tiffany Thiessen transfer. Butterflies. And guess what? If you're a Perks member, it's like $1.98. $1.98. Like, are you kidding me? This size right here normally retails for $18. You can get this for $1.98. I'm not even joking. So if you want to join Perks, that's a little membership that I offer. You can, because you can get 30% off the round, 30% off the fuzzing cloth, 30% off this, plus the extra discount right now, 30% off all the paste jars, 30% off these little things, the squeegees. Like, it's a no-brainer. Join Perks. It's in the message whenever you comment the word butterfly. So we're going to use Butter-Flyin. Teresa had a martini and something else, it looks like. Chicken and dumplings. Yum. We met a coworker and his wife and another couple for a fish fry. Nice. Debbie, we have buckets on our website. Pretty sure we do, unless they've all sold out. I mean, we've sold quite a few of the 3D printed buckets. Very similar to this. I love my bucket. Yeah, we have several. Yeah, we've got rainbow, pink, black glitter, pastel rainbow, blue green duo, green yellow duo, white, earth rainbow. Yeah, we've got a lot. I will put the link here in the comments. Will that help? You got this transfer today too? We went to the brew pub for beer and pizza. Yum. Tacos with your grandson. Yeah, so I just posted the link to get the buckets. 3D printed buckets. All right, so this is called fuzzing, okay? This is basically applying lint to the back of my transfer so that it doesn't stick super duper well to my surface. But before I actually lay it on there, I'm going to get my colors out and ready, okay? Jenny says it's no cooking for her. I get it. Okay, so there's yellow. We're going to use peony. Thanks, Angie. Those will be on Whatnot tomorrow night. The 3 large and in charge items behind me, plus some more. Okay, I've got wisteria. Now I'm using a color you can't get anymore, but it's called amethyst. Several of y'all got this, but it's a darker, like, purplish color. I don't know. Yeah, Beth, that would be good. Ladybugs, yes. Are you talking about the buckets on Etsy? No. I put the link in the comments for our 3D prints. You're welcome, Debbie. And then I've got couture coral. And then I have black because the middles of my butterflies, I actually like their bodies. I want to do in black. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm working with. Next thing is I need to grab a bunch of squeegees. Okay. So let me grab kind of some different sizes. That one still has paste on it. Somebody put a dirty, so does this one. What the heck? Yeah, I know. I just threw that in the trash. You didn't see that. Okay. Ready? What we're going to do, I have no, I don't know how I'm going to place these. Daleen, I got it from Home Depot. Like,
part of me wants to do some like, kind of just like they don't necessarily have to be exactly horizontal, you know? So we're going to be doing a lot of cleaning. So I'm going to start with this one right here, and he's going to kind of hang off a little bit. And usually their top wings, right, are the same. All right, we're just going to go because I'll sit here and think about it for 9 hours. But I'm just going to do the top on one side and then come over here and do the other one. And we are going to peel it up as we go so that our paste is not dry in the screen. That is super important. Okay, so I'm going to peel it up and I released it from the screen. Okay, now I'm going to lay it back down and I'm going to push down wherever I did not apply my chalk paste yet. I'm going to go ahead and do the body and the little antennas. And I'm going to peel that up, lay it back down, and then I'm going to do the bottom portion. Now you could get real fancy with this and like ombre or colors. I don't know about that. Not tonight. To see how when you cut your squeegees in half or even in thirds, it's much easier to like get into some of those smaller areas. Thanks, Deb. All right, get your excess off. And then we're going to peel it all up. Okay, so there's our first Butter-Flyin. I love the name of this transfer. Butter-Flyin. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead and clean this. So we're going to go back and forth and clean just because I don't want to accidentally get paste where it doesn't belong. Okay, so spray, spray, spray. Oh gosh, that could have been a disaster. Look, get out of the way. Put the scissors away. All right, I'm going to wipe this off with my wipe. Like so. Then I'm going to grab my board eraser. Hi, Linda. Hi, Lisa. Okay, I'm going to flip it over. And we're going to clean the back side. This is going to get all of that paste off. And like I said, you're going to see me do this a lot. Because I ain't got no assistant. He's busy. He's very busy. Okay, then you're going to take a paper towel and you're going to dry it. Hi, Mina. Front and back side. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? But let's do this. Come on, Amy. Let's get it together. Hopefully I don't knock those paste jars over the side of the desk. We're going to put the lids in front of the coordinating colored jar. That will create more space for me. Okay, so listen up. We cleaned it, right? Well, guess what? We wiped off all of that fuzz, all of that lint that we originally put on there. So now we need to fuzz it again. And I just want to make sure that this is dry. Okay, so we're going to fuzz it again. We're going to see how many butterflies we can fit on this. I don't know. Hi, Mary. Okie doke. Let's go smack dab right here. Let's do this one. Okay, now this one we're going to do, I'm going to grab a mini squeegee. We're going to use the color Amethyst. This was a color I believe you could get for free in the past, and then they opened it up for purchase. But you can't get it anymore. So it pays to pay attention. Take advantage of those items, those promos when we have them. If your budget allows, obviously. All right, there's that. So now what I'm going to do is peel it up, release the paste from the screen. Ooh, boy. That is pretty. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the body. It's way too much paste. All right, we're going to peel it up, release the paste, lay it back down. This one looks like she's got wide hips. Really wide hips. Okay, let's do a pink. Let's do the lighter pink. Let's use Peony. I do like this color a lot. All right, we'll do the other side. Pick up all of your excess because then you can use that excess for another area that you haven't pasted. Do you know that? It's pretty awesome. You should try it. Lemon cherry. Okay, so there is butterfly number 2. Y'all, this is going to be cute. All right, let me see something. All right, we're going to do that. So let's dry these. Dry this little butterfly. Okay, and we're going to put this guy right there. Right there. Okay. So here we go. We've got, oh man, I don't know what color to use. Are butterflies green? No! I've yet to use this. There's blue in here. We're going to use shimmer lapis. Oh my gosh, I just got like incredibly joyful. No, this is not the transfer of the month. Okay, I'm excited. I just slopped that. Y'all, good Lord Almighty. Hold on. We've got a big old mess. What happens when you become joyful over a color of paste? You slop it all over.
Lovely. Okay, here we go. I've yet to use this, y'all. And it's going to match our ribbon. So we're going to have one shimmer butterfly. Totally fine. Oh my gosh, this is really pretty. Whoa, I almost went down on the second wing. Do not do that. It is Chris. I've never used it. He is here. He is in the garage cutting the boxes for our theme box mystery, whatever, for Whatnot tomorrow night. Along with cutting the Getting Crafty boxes. Those are going to go out Monday. Oops. All right. What on earth? That is a disaster. Okay, we're going to peel this up. Woo-wee. We're going to release the paste from the screen. We're going to do the body. Pick up your excess. All right, now for the color down here, we're going to do Wisteria. We haven't used that yet. The blue's your favorite. It's pretty good. All right, I cannot. Like, this butterfly's got some ombre black in there, Wisteria, but you know what? It's fine. He or she doesn't care. Okay. Now we're going to lift it up.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks, Zach. That's really pretty, y'all. That's Shimmer Lapis. Ba-bam. I have not heard from them, no. I have not. Okay, I'm going to set that over there. We got to clean our transfer. We're going to take a wipe and clean it off, okay? I like to do the wipe first, just to get majority of it off. Then we'll go in with our board eraser. And remember, we're matching the colors in our ribbon because it's Big Bow Friday. All right, let's turn it over. And we're going to clean the back side because the paste does go through the screen, y'all. Clean it in front and back, okay? Then we're going to have to fuzz again. Remember, when you clean it, you remove all of the lint. But we need to also dry our project before we put another butterfly. I'm trying to look over there and figure out what colors I'm going to use next. Okay. Here we go. All right, we haven't used this butterfly over here. Oh wait, I said we need to dry it. Now,
I did have a little bit of blending right here with my colors, but I think what we're going to do when it's all said and done, because I may do it again, I'm just going to take a paintbrush and go over it with like the wisteria paste. It's going to be fine. Not too concerned. All right, so let's do... Let's do this one right here. So this is just partial. Okay, and I'm going to get my transfer in that paste. So on this one, the tape stops right there. So I'm going to do that. Fill that up. Press it back down. We're going to go wisteria for the bottom. I need to clean this off. 27 degrees and 71 miles per hour wind. Holy cow. Miss Kira's right over here. She's snoozing. She's a snoozing. She'll probably start running in her sleep any minute. All right, let's do this side. Okay, I'm going to turn this so it's a little bit more comfortable for me to do it. Like, I feel like I have more control when I pull my paste downwards, if that makes sense. All right, let's peel it up, release the paste. Okay, I totally missed. Wait, no, that's the tape. All right, I think I got, yes, that's the tape. Okay, so right here is where we need to worry about, right here. Right here. Okay, so we're going to do, let's do peony. Okay, we're going to peel it up. And there is that butterfly. Now remember, the tape is also there. Yeah. Oh, yes, Anita. Same. The light purple is nice with teal. Good to know, Miss Trish. Thank you. All right, so next one. Let me dry this. I don't really have any teal in the ribbon. All right, let's use this guy. So we're back to him. Let's put him right here. Maybe right there. Yeah. Okay, so I do know on this one, I want to do yellow. Let's do yellow on the top. Yeah, you can't say you were a fan, I know. All right, so Bumblebee is our color. We're going to do both sides. And We're going to pick up all of our excess. And then we're going to peel up so that our paste is not dry on the screen. Super duper important. Lay it back down. Do the body. No, I did not watch Virgin River. No, Angie, she is not. Your sister is afraid of butterflies. Why? I mean, they don't think they bite. That is very interesting. Okay, I'm going to peel up there and I'm going to peel up this way. Okay, so now we got the bottom to do. This is the part I hate, y'all. It's like I don't want to get the colors next to each other. It's like, who cares? Just do it. But I also don't want to do the same here. Oh, wait, whatever. We're just going to do this lapis color. Blue and yellow. You ever seen a blue and yellow butterfly? Well, you have tonight. I gotta concentrate. Okay. Let's peel it all the way up. All right, so my black, for whatever reason, it dried. I don't know why. We peeled it up. Okay, there it is so far. Boop. You've seen a black and yellow. Yes, me too. Okay, so now we're going to clean it because I've used one in one corner, one in the other corner. Okay, I'm going to spray my paste. Okay, so it's sitting here. I have an air vent above me. And that may be why. Okay, just so you're aware. Hey, Rebecca. Thanks, Denise. How are you? Y'all see Zach? Is Zach here? Usually see monarch and snowtail butterflies. Yeah. I don't see a lot of butterflies. But when I do see a butterfly, y'all, I'm like, ooh-wee. Good luck, right? Okay, let's spray it again. Use our board eraser. Hi, Darlene. Thank you, friend. I was inspired with the ribbon. All those colors. Okay, now we're going to flip it over and we're going to clean the backside. We've got about a little less than halfway. Maybe like 4 more pieces of butterflies. Pieces and parts. Sorry for the noise. Apologize to your dogs. What in the world? Okay, let's clean it again. I'm not sure what happened. It's had purple paste all over it. Hey, Darlene. Okay. This is how you clean your transfer in case you didn't watch earlier when I did it 9 other times. That's what we do, y'all. We clean as we go. We have to. All right. Next,
fuzz because we cleaned all of the lint off. Clean, or not clean. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. Then we're going to dry our round. Bring it back over. Thank you. Let's try this. Okay, I'm going to do this big one. Well, it's not really big, but this little lady right here. She's going to go right here. Okay, and she is going to be coral. Remember, I did add water to this, so I'm going to just give it a little bit of stir with my squeegee. That made a big old mess. It's fine, whatever. All right, we're going to do the top in Couture Coral. Hey, Debbie girl. You know, I saw this transfer and I knew I had the ribbon in my stash. I'm like, you know, we could do a door hanger with butterflies and I can create my own little, what is it? Design, I guess, pattern. It's not really a pattern, but it's not a repeatable pattern. We're not repeating it. We're just placing it wherever we see fit. But this transfer, y'all, is only like $1.98. If you're a Perks member, it's going to be cheaper if you're a designer. And if you're neither one of those, well, then sorry, you're hosed because it's like 18 bucks. So you might as well just join the Perks program. It's the place to be. It's only $20 a month. Okay, we're going to peel that up. We're going to lay it back down. We're going to do the body. I am going to stir my black because look, kind of at the bottom of this. No, this is the Butter-Flyin transfer from the Tiffany Thiessen collection. Oh, here's my mother-in-law. I think I made a few small ribbon packets with that ribbon and something else in it for your whatnot show. Probably did. You made a lot. Okay, I'm going to wipe this off. Okay, because there's a lot of paste caked on there and that could be the reason it dried. Like when dry paste, like when wet paste touches dry paste, you know, they get together and everything gets dried. All right, let's do the body. Okay. Peel that up. Now, let's do the amethyst. Let me grab another small itty bitty squeegee. Maybe. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is going to be really good together. You just need a tiny, tiny bit of paste, y'all. That's it. A little bit goes a long way. Do not get buck wild and get a whole bunch of paste on your squeegee. You can always come back for more. All right. Moving, all my paste is moving off the beaten path over here. Filled up. Yes. Y'all look how pretty it is.
I love that. I'm going to do a little something there and probably like one here. Okay, so with that said, probably do that there. Let me dry this. You love butterflies? Well, you better get your Butter-Flyin transfer. $1.98. Cheaper than a cup of coffee. I think it's like 85% off. It's like insane. Insane. All right, that is dry. So now what I'm going to do, if we put, I feel like it's got to be this one. But I don't want it to go the same direction as the one across the hall, which is over here. Okay, I got it. I think we're going to go right here. Pretty sure that's dry. If it's not, we're going to have to paint over it. All right, we need some yellow over here. So we're going to go yellow at the top. Let me wipe this one off too. Yellow. Let me stir that. Yellow for the top. Okay, we're going to peel it up. Release it from the screen. Then I'm going to do the body. Whoops, that's a lot of paste. The excess back in there. Peel that up. And then we're going to use, don't know what color. Purple. Let's use, no. Let's use peony. Peony. Okay, there we have more mixed with black. We have to paint over that. It's totally fine. It's because I had way too much on my squeegee with the black. It kind of went up on the sides and got everywhere. All right, let's turn it. And okay, we're going to peel it up. Ta-da! Looky, looky. All right. Let's see. Let's clean this. Spray it, grab a wipe, clean off the paste, then we're going to use the board eraser. What is the weather like here? It was really nice today, y'all. I was like wanting to do a watermelon project that said sweet summer because it was so nice, which I still might do one day this week because I can do whatever I want. All right, we're running out of water. Holy cow, Lorena. That is some high winds. Deb has them too. Hi, Melinda. All right, so I just put some more water in there. I'm going to give that a spray, and then we're going to take our board eraser and clean off the paste on the non-sticky side. Then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to clean the back side. Yeah, Deb said it was 71 miles per hour. All right, so that is done. Let's grab a paper towel. And wipe it off. And then we're going to give it another go. See what we can come up with. Okay, but we do need to fuzz because we just cleaned off all of the fuzz, all of the lint. Okay, get my stuff back where it belongs so I have space. Yeah, it was really pretty here. Actually, I had my heater on last night and I turned the air on tonight. You had to chase the lawn chairs across the yard? Oh no. All right, now let's make sure this is dry. And then I'm going to, I think I'm going to put just a little bit of the bottom of this butterfly over here. And this is going to be in the blue. Get all my excess up. Okay, so there's that. Then we have a little space right there. I have not used this one again. Let me try that. Wisconsin is awful windy today. Oh no. Deb, I'm freezing or is it your crazy wind? I mean, I don't know. All right, I'm going to let this little lady hang off this edge right here. I think this is also going to be blue. No. I think I'm going to do wisteria. That is our lighter purple.
Yes. There we go. It's a little odd with parts and pieces of a butterfly, but it's fine. And then, last but not least, I think there's room enough for maybe some wings right there. In the color Peony. All right, let's see. Here we go. I should have like spread out the parts and pieces around the whole thing, but it's fine. It ain't no thing. That is really pretty. Okay, let me dry it so I don't accidentally drop it. Oh no, Deb! I cannot imagine. So what? Run away, cheater. Okay, so let's put this over here. Let's clean our transfer for one last time. Yes, Dana, yes, exactly. All right, since I have very little paste on this, I'm just going to use my board eraser the first time instead of a wipe. You don't have to use the wipes. I just like to use them when I have a bunch of paste there. Thanks, Lena. Okay, now go to the back side. Dry it off. Flip it over. Dry this side. We're done with our transfer. How many times did we use this? A lot. Okay, I've got my glue gun on. We need that. Okay, white side to sticky side. All right, make sure that it's flat and that you have no air bubbles. Then you're going to take your little plastic sleeve. This is called a plastic sleeve. You're going to open it up and slide your transfer in there. Make sure the corners don't stick. I store my transfers over here on it's like a peg shelf with metal hooks. And they're very full. Okay, time to clean up the paste. Y'all are going to just like croak when you see what I've got going on over here. I have a lid full of this paste. So what we're going to do, this is whenever it went crazy. Whenever I was so excited about using this. So let me just clean as we go. Messy Marvin. Clean around the edge, because goodness. I made a mess of that. For sure. Okay. Now we've got our bumblebee. We used all of these colors tonight, y'all. Every one of them. Then we've got our peony. I gotta clean my bucket tonight. Then we've got wisteria. Love this color. It's also good for Halloween, Easter, spring, of course. Then we've got amethyst. Amethyst was one you could have gotten a while back for free or for purchase. You can no longer get it. Sometimes I do like to use the ones that are exclusive. so that I teach you guys to get the items that are exclusive when they're available. Because they come in handy in the future, right? Okay, black velvet. And we used bright white when we painted our round. Okay. All right, so let's put all this away. I'm going to grab the round, take off our tape. So pretty. Okay. Now, I don't even know what kind of bow I'm making. Let me grab this. The bow maker. And I have a few other ribbons with it. So we know we want this one. Something is drawing me to this. Why? Because it's black and white. Then I've also got yellow polka dots. And then I've also got this purple. Let me see. Let me put this right here. I mean, we could if we wanted to use all of them, but this is backwards. Let's see if this makes a difference. Yeah. It's one directional, y'all. Y'all know I do so well with those. Not. All right, let's go this way. And then we're going to go upside down. It's fine. Whatever. If it bothers you, you can make your own bow. I really don't know what I'm doing. We're just messing. I don't want this in the back. Yes, resupply box. Okay, hold on. Let's do yellow. Me too, Lori. Me too, girl. All right, let's do this. Let's go. Tail over here. Now this is Sam's ribbon right here. This yellow one. Come on now. Okay, so that's about 5 inches. Let's see. I want to go. Let's go up and cut it off. All right, next. Come on now. Whatever. All right, now we're going to go this. You know, y'all, it just might have to be upside down, and it's totally fine. All right, we're going up, and then we're going to go loop. And we're going to go other loop. And they're getting a little bit smaller as I work. Not a whole lot. What happened here? And down. Okay, so we have like 2
2 loops of each so far. It's probably all it's going to be. But here we go. Let's see if I can get this pin in there. Oh, that slid in like fine. What the heck? All right, here we go. This one, y'all, hold on. I'm trying to picture this on my round. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. But okay. I'm going to do one more round of this. Call me crazy. It's going to be really thick. All right. Nope. This way. Yes. Yeah, Carrie, I can't figure that out. I've tried. I'm going to ask Damon to show me next time I'm there in April. This is really odd that this pin does not go through, y'all. Okay, now we're going to do another. And then we're going to add the purple. All right, so we're going to go down. Twist. Loop. Then we're going to go up. Whoa, this is really thick, y'all. We're going to have to get out a zip tie. That one's got a really angled point. Big Bow Friday, Deb. That's right. We're going crazy. Okay. Now, for this guy, I am actually just going to do one loop in the middle. We'll see. We'll see if I did well. Oh, probably got a big F. All right, let me move the ribbon out of the way. Let me put my tape back. We don't need that anymore. I don't know that we're going to use the flowers after all, but I do know I need a zip tie. So let me find one. And my little zip tie cutter. All right, so I'm going to slide this under. Right there. Ooh. Hey, Foxy. He does, Lori. He does. But let me tell you, I watch him every time he's on if I'm not busy, because I always learn something. All right, let me see here, y'all. Let me get my zip tie in the center. Bring it to the back. Try and keep everything turned the right direction. Let me just fluff and pull. We're going to trim the tails here in a minute. Have no fear. We're going to bring this one over here and this one over here. Thanks, Connie. All right. Then we're going to take this little guy. Okay. And so ultimately, I don't even know why I use that word. So we have this like purple loop right here. We're going to glue it, but I want to, before we do any of that, I want to clean up, like this one needs to be angled. And this is where I was telling you last night, those longer blade scissors would come in handy. I went on the website today, but I got distracted and didn't finish purchasing because I want some of those. Okay. Let's see. What else? Got this one. Got this one. We've got this one. And did I do this one? Yeah, this is the one that has the evil. All right. Let me just make sure all of them are turned the same way. We're going to glue this sucker on. That one's too long. Okay. Y'all, I don't think we're going to use the greenery. I think it'll be too much. So let me see. We might have to trim a little bit more once we get it glued, but that's fine. Yeah. They do, Anita. Let me tell you, chop, chop. You ain't kidding. That's why I love them. Kira, what are you doing, Kira? She's a busybody. Okay, here we go. Gonna glue this right there. I'm gonna have to press and hold this for a little bit just because we're working with a zip tie. And I forgot to move like the little, you know, the knot thing that the zip tie makes or has. It's a pain in the butt to lay flat. Usually I try and move it up just a tad so I can lay it flat. Most of them are. The yellow is not. So let me just make sure this is done or this is dry. But in the meantime, y'all, yeah, I think the flowers would have been way too much. What y'all think? Let's put this down there. This up here. Okay, I'm impatient. Thank you. Oh, yes. These are, Anita, sorry. Come on, just dry. Dry. Go. Just dry.
I just want to keep messing with it. But every time I touch it, it's moving.
All right, y'all. That's our project for the night. Big Bow Friday. TGIF. Yes. You love it? I made that. You like it? Comment the word butterfly. I'm going to go back and touch up these little parts where my paste like merged and blended. I'll just do that here in a second with a paintbrush. But y'all, comment the word butterfly. The transfer is $1.98 for Perks members. Make you a door hanger. I hope I inspire you. See y'all next time. Bye.